My head is not in the sky. My heart does not.
Shazam! It's noon. Time for the Daily View from Mr. Irrelevant. What the hell who am I? I'm just a nobody from nowhere playing a video game. It's kind of fun, actually, because, sorry, no offense to anybody or Zuckerberg or whatnot, but Facebook is a freaking video game, and I hope everyone out there, honestly, is looking at it like it's a video game, because it is. All right, it's not reality. It lives in its own world, an electronic world. Whoops, that might be too loud. I don't want to get, got to listen to some blues and jazz. But anyway, Squirrel, it lives in it's not reality. Okay, it's a whole other dimension that's been created. And it can be used for very good things, or it can be used for very bad things. So, hang on, Tracy called me. Let's see what she's got planned here. Hey, I'm doing my live video. What's up? You're like live on the video with me.
You told me to call you.
Oh yeah, not at noon, because at noon's the time I got to do the daily briefing. Why are you whispering?
I don't want to be on your thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll call you back when I'm done. It shouldn't be too long. Got a short agenda today.
Okay, well, I'm on the way.
Oh, okay. Drive safe.
Okay, bye.
All right. Sorry. Got to take care of that because we're just a mom and pop shop carrying on. All right. So let's get to the daily briefing. I'll quit babbling at you. Well, I'm never going to quit babbling at you, but whatever. First of all, why don't we all just relax and do a little bit of yoga in a chair? Because that's where I sit, is in a chair. So, ta-da! Anyways, let's breathe in deeply through our noses. Hold it. And exhale. Let tension go. Because holy shit, is there tension everywhere these days. These days that we're living in. Let's talk about them for a minute, okay? I'm going to talk about them from a father's point of view on COVID-19. And I'm going to share a story that I really don't share. I share a lot on Facebook, the video game. But I don't talk much about my oldest son, Andy. Andy's 26 years old, okay? He was born on Halloween. Trick or treat. Trick or treat, hey, Jen? Halloween, 1993. I'm writing about it, and I'm not going to talk about that whole story because that's a book in and of itself, what we went through, what we've gone through, and what we go through. And God bless Jennifer Pallone, Jen Brown, Jen, Andy's mom. Andy, you sure picked the right mama, buddy. I'm so glad that when you were up in heaven, you picked me and Jen, your mama, because your mama loves you so much. And she's the reason that you're the oldest living human being with your condition, Andy. And God bless her. It's a long story. I haven't done the best job. But I love you, Andy. And I miss you. And I'm sorry that you're isolated and can't give your mom a hug, because my son has a very rare genetic disorder and he lives in an assisted living facility outside of St. Louis. And essentially, Andy has a 3-year-old's mind in a 26-year-old's body. And ultimately, to me, the reality of it, folks, is he's a blessing, because Santa is Santa, Christmas is Christmas, Harleys, boom, 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 Andy, are wonderful, and hamburgers are always the most important thing that Andy Man is worrying about at any given moment. He's not worried about the stress of life. He's not worried about the mean things people do to each other. He's not caught up in the rat race, the game of life, the storm of life. He doesn't feel our pain. He just knows love. I mean, think back to when you were 3, if you can remember. That was a pretty good time to be, wasn't it? But anyhow, Andy's locked in that facility. And one of the many, many, many things that come along with Andy is breathing and lung issues. And essentially, if Andy were to contract COVID-19, I don't even want to say it, but you know where that would go. And Jen and I had a discussion about it yesterday, a discussion I don't wish that any parent would ever have to have. I mean, I've had these discussions with my parents, but I never in a million years would have thought that I'd have a child to have this discussion with, okay, about. And please, I know it's tough, everybody. The social distancing thing, this stay away from each other, it's tough. It's dragging us all down, okay? But please listen, because this is real, all right? This is real. This isn't made up. This is real life. And people are dying, okay? And whatever we, the people that can contract this disease and be strong and fight through it, can do for those who can't be strong and fight through it, we need to do right now, okay? This is December 8th, 1941, America, world, okay? We're all at war now. This is World War III, ladies and gentlemen, but it's the world against this. That's the war we're fighting. And we can fight it by doing the right things, okay? And please, I mean, prayer warriors, I love you, energy lovers, but I love you. Say some prayers for Andy. Send him upstairs. Send him some love and strength, because Andy is nothing but a bundle of energy and nothing but a joy. And Andy, man, I miss you. I love you, buddy. I love you, Andy. Okay? So, anyhow, let me light a cigarette here. We're going to get back to the rest of the daily briefing. I'll get all unclose and up close and personal. And thanks for listening, man. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Brought to you today by Coca-Cola Zero, because I don't need sugar. But Jesus, that caffeine is good, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the menu. Let's talk about dreams. I put a post up about that a little earlier. Easy for me to say. Slow down. Earlier about dreams. Holy shit, dudes. I've been having the weirdest dreams. And let me tell you, the dreams I'm used to having after, like, I don't know, tens of thousands of ambulance calls and patients at St. Luke's and all kinds of weird shit that you can't imagine. The dreams that I dream about that wake me up about every hour on the hour, screaming and yelling and running and whatever. I'm used to dreaming about walking up some steps into a kitchen and finding a guy that decided to have a shot of gun for breakfast. And, you know, sorry for the graphic nature of this, but this is the dreams that first responders go through. Brain matter all over the ceiling and cabinets and refrigerator and floor, and watch where you walk because you might slip and fall in what's left. Those are the dreams I'm used to having. But now it's like, boom, the Wizard of Oz meets Pink Floyd or something like that, you know. I mean, the energy out there, holy Christ, channel it, you know, energy folks, you know what I'm talking about. We're waking up, people, and it's good to see. You're seeing so much come together right now. Over me. Ringo, peace and love. Ringo, peace and love. Ringo Starr, ladies. Richard Starkey. All right, one of the most amazing drummers of all time. You know what made Ringo so good and why Ringo's so underrated? Okay, is because people are typically judged on the structure, the rudiment, the exactness, the blah, blah, blah. And don't get me wrong, that's wonderful. There's classically trained musicians that I just look at and go, oh, how did you do that? You know, I just don't have the time to delve into that like they did. And Ringo didn't have the desire to do that. He just didn't want to. Ringo Starr didn't even have a drum kit at his house. That's the kind of drummer he was. When did Ringo drum? Well, he'd show up when he was supposed to and they were going to record, or he drummed when they performed. And the improvisation of that to put down, I mean, listen to the drumming on the Beatles tracks. First of all, listen to the tracks of the Beatles. Nobody went where they went, but they did. And basically, John and Paul had the songs in their head. Okay, they'd sit down, they'd get together, they'd have tea at Paul's house by his dad or something, just a couple guys with a couple guitars. Sit down at the kitchen table and they'd work out, the White Album. And they'd show up at the studio, they'd rent the time, and they'd show up at Abbey Road. And George and Ringo would show up having no freaking idea what they were about to do. John and Paul would lay it out for them. George would lay down riffs, Ringo would lay down beats. Wow. I mean, that's open jamming at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Anyhow, holy shit. How did we get on Ringo Starr? Whatever. Ringo, baby. Peace and love, brother. If you're watching this video if you watch this video, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you're right. Peace and love and drum beats. Let's just sit down and jam, I mean, rudiments and that's all fun and great. I admire Christ, I know some drummers that I watch and go, oh, how'd you do that? But it's like, well, let's just jam too, Drums are fun. Play music. But anyways, the dreams, you having them? What kind of crazy stuff is going through your head? Comment, let's have a discussion about it, because talking this stuff out, I'm learning this with getting rid of all this PTSD up here. Boy, you want to get inside? Come on in. You talk about a Criminal Minds episode meets a Rescue 911, meets a Cops, meets a... Holy shit, if I could pull this all out and plug it into a device, I mean, I can just write it, which is what I plan on doing, because, man, I got some stories to tell. But anyhow, stay tuned. Dreams. Anyways, new music. I made a song of the day post. I'm going to structure this thing. Do this, do that, do the other thing, and then my brain's going to go where it goes. So anyways, new music. YouTube The Trapeze Swinger. It's a song by Iron and Wine. The Trapeze Swinger by Iron and Wine. It's a 9-minute song. It's a journey. It's an adventure. And it's beautiful. Check it out if you haven't. You're going to be really happy you did. All right. I'm moving along here because I don't know, 25 minutes of Babylon's a long time. Let's debunk the news feed. All right. Let's go on to the Facebook feed. Hey, Facebook. Ta-da. Look what I did today. Dum, dum, dum. Here's my dinner. Boom, boom, boom. Here's my puppy. I love the puppies. I love the food. I'm a guy. I love boobs. Who doesn't? Tell me a guy that doesn't love boobs. And you girls, don't lie to me. I know you like looking at nice boobs too. Anyhow, let's keep it light. Let's keep it easy. Let's not spread this COVID-19 thing based on misinformation that hasn't been fact-checked by you, that you don't know where it came from a source that's unreliable, of a story that isn't true, written by some mean human being that has the methods and the madness to get out online and put that story out there for you to go, oh, this is terrible, and share. Don't do it, okay? It's a video game. So anyways, let's play the video game. Let's go through here. And I'm going to give some shout-outs to people. I'm not going to cut anybody down. Everybody's got their own gig. Everyone does their own thing. And that's fine, too. Whatever. Do you really care what somebody in Tucson, Arizona thinks about Donald Trump that you've never met, nor will you ever meet? Why do you do that? Who cares what they think? Keep looking for guitars. Jerry Kiefer with the guitars. That's a man. Let me tell you, Jerry Kiefer, this is a guitar player. This is a musician. And this is a man that someday I'm going to sit down and write songs with, and we're just going to have fun. Because, man, this guy gets it. This is great. And his whole family, the Kiefer clan, God bless you. Let's have a toast. A toast of Coke Zero. Because I'm not going to drink anymore. All right? I'm not good at it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Tequila, oh, God bless it. But Jesus, I turn into an asshole. I'm just not good at it. And I promised Tracy I'm going to give it up. And I should have given it up a long time ago. Because, if you know me and you spent any time drinking out with me, we're still alive. I mean, holy shit, we had fun, right? But wow, that shit gets me crazy. But anyways, we're debunking the internet. Let's talk about the news feed, the scroll of the mouse. See, I got my mouse here and that little wheel thing. So, oops, I fucked everything up. Let's just keep looking through. Ooh, Jesus, I can't say that. Bleep! I bleeped everything up. Gary Darsh, good morning, brother. How are you doing? How are things? You good or no? Now, I'll be honest, I'm not good, Gary. Not at all. This is tough. I mean, I'm going to fight and make it through it because it's just another adventure on the ride, but life's like a freaking amusement park. Amusing. It is amusing. See what I did there? Life's like an amusement park, really. And you don't get to choose what rides you go on. You might end up on the Ferris wheel going real nice and easy, just taking it all in. Or you might end up on that damn thing that goes, and you hate going, and you're stuck with it. So what you got to do then is deal with it. Take a deep breath. Look around. I'm on this bleeping thing. I'm figuring it out. Bleep over. I'm on this fucking thing because it's a word. It's a good word, okay? It's got so many different uses. Is there another word in the English vocabulary better than fuck? I mean, okay, but I'll try not to say it because I don't want to, if you don't want your kids hearing that, that's good. I get it. I respect that, to be honest. I talk the way I talk, and sometimes I talk too much. You're watching for some reason. Anyway, here's what Jenna Lee. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Jenna Lee is a local artist, singer, performer, musician. She's doing a live Facebook feed. Look her up, Jenna Lee. She's doing a live Facebook show, I believe 6 o'clock. Let me look, because I know she just invited it to me. Jenna Lee mentioned me in her comments. Look at this, you're Facebooking with me. How's that feel? Ladies and gentlemen, Jenna Lee. She just made an event. Awesome. Good job. Yeah. Dude, if you're watching, make an event because people need to hear you. You have a gift, Jenna. And your gift isn't just your voice. Your gift is your soul. Okay? Your gift is the energy and the art that you share with us, the gift you were given. Thank you for sharing because you need to see this. Let's see what we got here. April 3rd, Friday at 6 p.m. Okay. I'll invite 5,000 of my closest friends to it because tune in, watch her perform, tip her, please, because Jenna makes her living from her music. Thank God for us that she does that. Let's support her and keep that going. Speaking of that support, just a squirrel with a watch running in front of me here. I see a lot of, on social media, the sharing and caring for the first responders and the nurses and the doctors in our military. And that's appreciated. Trust me, by those folks, it's appreciated. I used to do that gig and I wasn't on social media when I did that, but we got a lot of support. Gus would give us free tacos. God bless you, Gus. Gus's Mexican Cantina. Jesus, I remember that place. Anyway, scroll. Oh, what was I talking about? Paolo, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, wait a minute. I was talking about, thank you. The truck drivers, yeah, thank them. Now here, let's thank the cashiers at the gas stations. The cashiers, the pick and saves, and the woodmen and everything. Hey, Trace, I'll finish this up. Let's thank them because they're fighting a war too. They're putting their lives in jeopardy because people are coming into their stores with corona, not knowing they have it, and spreading. So we need them. We need gas. We need food. God bless them. Thank you for doing it. Jenna does that as well. So anyways, Jenna Lee, appears like it's your daily brief. Last thing I've got is a little bit of food for thought that I'm kind of curious about and wondering if maybe this is what's going on behind the scenes. All right, love it or leave it, President Donald Trump. Personally, I love it. Donald Trump, God bless you. I pray for you every day. I can't imagine the stress you're under right now. I think you're a true-blooded, honest American. You say some stupid shit sometimes, brother, but so do I. Okay? Big deal. We finally have a president that's freaking human in front of us. All right. Not staged, not scripted, not told what to say. He's a man who loves America. All right. Parental alert. There's Tracy. Parental alert. Donald Trump said pussy. Ha! So did I. Now, are you going to fire me from my job? No, you can't. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Look in the mirror and ask yourself if you've ever said that word. Grab her by the pussy.
I haven't.
Dumb thing to say, Donald Trump. Definitely a dumb thing to say. But 99.9% of men out there at some point in their life have said it. Not done it because it's inappropriate, but they've said it. All right. Like I said, the brother says some stupid shit and he gets himself in trouble with his mouth, and that's fine because he's entertaining as hell. All right. Imagine this. Imagine Donald Trump as the president and Arnold Schwarzenegger as the vice president. You imagine that team? But guess what? Call it like it is. Strong leadership. Donald Trump has built an empire, lost an empire, built an empire, lost an empire, built an empire. And now he's our president. So let's just support the guy. Okay. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. I'll get out that political bullshit, Trace. Here's the food for thought. Donald Trump is talking very confident about an end to this by the end of the month. Now, at this point in time, from my own humble opinion, I don't see that, folks. I'm sorry, I don't see it. But I think one of two things is going on. Our president, our leader, is setting a goal to achieve, okay? And it's a positive goal, and it's a rough goal to get. It's a high bar, folks. But if we keep doing what we're doing, maybe we can get there. And if we don't, he'll set another goal. And if that doesn't work, he'll set another goal. Because that's what a leader does. A leader sets goals for his team, in this case, the American people, to follow and to strive for. Let's do it. Let's all come together. Let's stop worrying about what Nancy Pelosi had to drink last night. Who gives a shit? Okay. Let's drop Democrat and Republican. Let's become Republicrats. Independent Republicrats. How's that for a new political party, folks? Independent Republicrats. Okay? And it's just honest and real and right. And everyone stop judging. Everyone stop spreading false information, because it's what it is. And come together and spread some love around and some strength around and pump people up instead of tearing them down. Because it's easy to tear somebody down. All you have to do is forget all the skeletons in your closet and go after the skeletons in theirs. And it feels good, doesn't it? Boy, does it feel good. But holy crap, at the end of the day, why do it? Okay? Everybody's screwed up. We're all in this together. We're all in the same boat. We're all human beings. We all got something going on behind the scenes, because holy shit, we aren't going to share that on Facebook, are we? We aren't going to come out. Well, I will, because I give a shit. It's a video game. I'll share what's going on in my brain for a few minutes. Because why not? Be real. All right, point number 2 on Donald Trump. What if the man, and just consider this hypothetical here, he's the leader of the free world, ladies and gentlemen, the president of the United States. Thank God, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. How'd I do? Former president. We all know him. And his wife. Jesus. Thank God for Hillary Clinton. Hey, Hillary, whatever. You know what? I got some issues. If we ever sit down, I'll talk about them. Talk face to face with you, see what you answer. It'd be enjoyable, because I got some tough questions for you that I'd love some answers to. Okay. And it's got nothing to do with Republican or Democrat, because that's stupid to me. I understand 2 parties. I understand 3 parties. I understand squirrel. Here's how you get to a good solution, ladies and gentlemen. It's simple. You get multiple viewpoints on an issue. You consider them. You work through them together. If somebody doesn't agree with you, first of all, it's a good thing. Why don't they agree with you? Maybe they know something you don't, and they're going to lead you somewhere you didn't think you could go. Okay, so entertain it. Don't be offended by it. Let's stop being offended by somebody not agreeing with you. Okay, it doesn't mean they hate you. It means they have a different point of view. Jesus, get real on that. Anyway, time for one more cigarette here, and the what am I calling this today? The daily briefings. Suppose Donald Trump has information that we don't, because I'll be honest with you, Donald Trump has a lot more information than we do, and that's a good thing, because we couldn't handle the information that man has right now. It'd be mass hysteria. But anyways, on the positive side, maybe all these incredibly brilliant people that are out there working hard in laboratories, in clinics, and wherever they work with their beakers and their stuff, are this close to a little pill that's going to cure all of this. Maybe they're close. We don't know that. Okay? So instead of judging him and saying he's lying and talking about his hair and the way he says things, and how would you like it if you were at the microphone and what you're saying about that man was being said to you? Would you like that? Okay. Just thinking. And God bless you. Hey, we're America. Freedom of speech. You don't have to like Donald Trump. I could care less if you do, to be honest. But let's come together. Let's support him. Let's support each other. Let's build it up. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're fucking America. Okay? When the things get tough, America makes it happen. Okay? So I've had enough fun for one day. Thank you if you watched. If you did, I don't understand why, because I still can't believe people listen to the bullshit that comes out of my mouth. But anyhow, God bless you, okay? I say that a lot. Yeah, I'm a God guy, but I'm not a jam it down your throat God guy, because you're a human being. Think what you want, believe what you want. And my opinion is God bless you. Stay strong. We're going to get through this. And again, back to my first point, and I'm sorry I got all teary-eyed on you in here. I don't like people seeing me cry, but I guess now anyone that wants to can. Or, yeah, can, whatever. I don't even know what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Jeez. I'm talking about some Glenn Miller, ladies and gentlemen. You want to do some drumming along to a song, drum along to some big band music. Hooah! Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Share this video if you thought it was fun. Look for me on YouTube, because Connor and Ben are YouTube genius. Ben, my number 3, number nine. He actually gets money from YouTube. He figured out how to do that. He gets paid to do his YouTube thing. He's an animator and amazing little genius. I love you, Ben. You inspire me every day. I can't get over you. Yeah, check it out on YouTube, because apparently if I get like 1,000 subscribers on there, then I can start to get money from it. And what the hell? I hate money, truly. People kill each other for money. Think about that for a second. Chew on that with your espresso or vino, or I hope you're having a shot of tequila, because tequila is going to move you, Apollo. But no tequila for me. I quit that stuff. Take a sip and chill and go look at YouTube. Take it easy. Work hard. Okay? We got this. Thanks for watching.